Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. Some more Fidens, because why not? We've been on a little bit of a Fidens kick recently, and I'm not mad at it. Quickly becoming one of my favorite hazy breweries. Their beer has has been absolutely fantastic. So we're gonna do a little hashtag Team Low ABV. Haven't had anything except for double and triple IPAs from them. So this is a pale ale, and it is called Grade 10, and it is a, per the label, 5.2% alcohol by volume. Fidens Colony, New York. It's upstate. I've been talking to people who've been commenting on the video. Upstate, smaller brewery that's been absolutely blowing up. So, like I said, I've enjoyed everything I've had from them. Good stuff. So, the label here says Citra. So this is an all Citra 5% pale ale. Hashtag LFG. I'm excited. Citra, if you guys have watched any of my reviews, you know, but if you're new, welcome. Citra is the first hop I ever fell in love with. It's my favorite hop of all time. So I'm pumped for this. We are using Fidens glassware that my man Jake from Northeast Beer Community sent, because you guys know beer tastes better in proper glassware. It's absolute science. It's facts. And this beer, I don't know what it looks like on camera, but from where I'm sitting, this doesn't look as light as the other beers that we've been reviewing from them. This actually is a little bit darker. It's got like an actual like orange hue to it. It doesn't look like that crazy hop cum. It might look like that on camera. It doesn't to me. It's like a deep orange color. And there was like half a finger of bright white head. It is dissipating super quick, which is kind of crazy for a 5% beer, but I don't know if this beer, it might be heavily oated. I have no idea, but the head did not stick around very long. But it's haze. It looks like a Fidens beer. Hazy AF, just like all the other ones. Look at that sexy glassware. I love that just simple Fidens script. Let's go ahead and shove our fat nose in this one. See what it's got. Yeah, that's Citra. So this beer is not crazy explosive like their other beers have had, but it's a 5% beer. Like, what are we expecting? I wasn't expecting to have my dick knocked in the dirt just from smelling this beer, but this beer smells really good. It's just super, like, the best way to describe that is just juicy, like crazy juicy oranges. Orange juice, tangerine juice. It's those kind of citruses. There's not citrus, like you're not getting, at least I'm not, getting like grapefruit or lemon lime like a lot of times we'll get with citrus beers. This is all orange. It's what it is. It's orange juice in a glass. But this has that cool, I talked about it first time I ever smelled a Treehouse beer. It's that like yeasty kind of bubblegum thing. And that's definitely there in this. A lot of their beers I've been talking about, at least their higher ABV beers, they have like an intense like hop bite, an intense, like there's dankness in it. This doesn't smell like that. This smells just like a soft, super juicy, just orange bomb of a beer. With, yeah, like that yeasty bubblegum. There's even like that kind of fruit stripe, thing. It's just like that. I don't want to say chalky because it doesn't smell chalky like in an off way, but like when you used to open a pack of baseball cards, like what that gum smelled like, it's got that. It smells great for being 5%. Let's go and taste it. Cheers. I mean, I could absolutely chug that beer. That's crazy. How it's just light. It is so light on your palate, and it's thirst quenching. But just like the nose, not a crazy explosive on the nose. It's not like smacking you in the face with flavor. But again, this is a 5% pale ale. It's not supposed to be that. I'm guessing what they wanted with this is just something that you could sit in warm weather and just crush one after another. And that's what that is. This has like an orange sorbet kind of a thing. It's just crazy how, I mean, obviously this is a much lighter beer, but it drinks light. Like their double and triple IPAs are super thick, like creamy, full mouthfeel. This isn't that. This is just a light beer. It's spritzy on your palate, super easy drinking. Everything that you were smelling with all that orange juice kind of thing, it's that. This kind of has, it offers a little bit of like a Sunny D thing because there's a little bit of sweetness. And I think that's just part of like that, when I was saying like that bubblegum yeasty thing that you were smelling. I don't know if that's offering some sort of sweetness. Don't think sweet like malty sweet or like crazy candied sweet, but there's just a little bit of sweetness that just goes well with the orange juice, which I think is in my brain making me remember like Sunny Delight when I was a kid. I mean, I would 100% take a fridge full of this. 5%, you could drink. I don't want to say you could drink a bunch of it and be fine, but you could drink a bunch of these and you'd be fine. It's not like drinking, you know, their triple IPAs, which I fucked around did that the other night when we were drinking. It was the District 96 collab. It was the last review I did of the day, and it was 10%, and I absolutely crushed it, no problem, because it didn't drink like 10%. And we were off to the races after that. But yeah, this is one of those beers. I'm sure. I mean, I don't know. I feel like these days, all people want are like just huge ABV beers, double, triple IPAs. I don't know if this is a beer that like everyone talks about, but for me, this is like my wheelhouse. This is a perfect summer beer. If I was in New York during the summertime near them, I don't know what the limits are, but I would have my fridge full of this. It's an amped up version. Like if you guys are fans, and the only reason I think about it is because it's one of my favorite low ABV beers of all time. The Eureka series from Treehouse, just crush it. I think those are 4.6%. So this is 5.2, kind of in that vein. It's something like that. Just super flavorful. Nothing that's gonna like blow your palate out of your head. Nothing that's like, oh my gosh, this is the craziest beer I've ever had. But this beer doesn't need to be that. This is an absolute fucking chugger of a beer, and I love it. So we will leave it at that. I like Citra hops. I like orange in my beer. That's what this is. I like low ABV. It's that. It checks all the boxes for Joe's favorites. So amazing stuff from Fidens for a pale ale. 5%. That's what we're basing this on. This beer is absolute fire for that. So we will leave it at that. That's grade 10 from Fidens. You guys fans? Are you guys hashtag Team Low ABV? I am. Join me, wouldn't you? Get on that low ABV train. We don't have to be shit canned drunk all the time. Just drink this. It's good stuff. So that is it. I'm out here, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. See you very soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.